Many thanks everyone for joining. It's time for us to start our weekend program, Family Square. We are 51 participants on the call. Pretty soon we'll be starting this program. Please invite your team members to equally join us on the call. Let's get the numbers here. We are over 270,000 community sites. And so please let's invite our team members to be on this weekend call.
Ok. Bonsoir toute la famille. Bonsoir à tout le monde. Ça, c'est M. Camara qui est là aujourd'hui. Ça, c'est la communauté CTC aujourd'hui pour la famille. Donc, si vous êtes là, faites venir des autres pour qu'ils aussi viennent comprendre certaines choses aujourd'hui. Merci pour être là. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much, our great leader. Pretty soon we'll be starting this program. Please let's invite, and let's get everyone on board. This is Creative Science Center. It's time for us to meet here as a family.
Partageons des liens pour qu'on y vive plus possible. Il faut que les gens viennent. Il faut partager. On n'a qu'à partager des liens avec des autres, avec notre famille, pour que tout le monde vienne. Aujourd'hui, c'est un tour de famille pour tout le monde. Merci pour être là.
We give ourselves about 2-3 minutes more, and then officially we'll start this program. We give ourselves 2-3 minutes, and then we will start this program. We are on the 5th floor, 58, and so counting. Please let's invite our members to join us Yes, actually, on the call, 2-3 minutes time, we are starting the program. Thank you.
Dans quelques minutes, nous allons démarrer la session. Donc, on n'a qu'à partager des liens, il faut que faire venir les gens. Au moins, il faut que tout le monde prenne les nouveaux qui sont là, des infos qu'on va partager à tout le monde pour que chacun de nous sera là pour prendre des bains, pour qu'on partage à des autres. Merci beaucoup, vous êtes là. Merci.
Thank you, everyone. Amazing CTC family. Let's get ourselves unmuted and say hello to each other. Let's get to know where we are all joining from. My name is Lily, joining from Ghana. And so may I know where we are all joining from across the globe?
I am Patrick Ofori, joining from Obawale, Ghana.
Good evening, Ghana.
On peut ouvrir les micros.
I'm Godfrey from South Africa.
From South Africa.
I'm Sylvia from South Africa.
Esther from Nigeria, Lagos State.
Hello, I'm Joseph from Nigeria.
Ghana.
Romero, Ghana.
Yes, Ghana all the way. Godfrey Damson from Ghana. Kamara, you are welcome.
Mr. Kamsi, thank you, sir.
I'm Shimo Bujero from Nigeria.
Ernest River from Ghana.
Thank you, everyone. Please let's get our mics muted now as we start the program officially. Thank you, everyone.
Merci à tout le monde. On a fermé tous les micros. On va démarrer maintenant. Merci à tout le monde.
And so, hello TTC family. It's a weekend, the last Saturday of the month of June 2025, and we are super bullish to be here once again for our weekend program, Family Square. TTC's mission is to build the most influential community in the online space, whereby users of various online platforms can monetize their online presence without investing a dime. We are streaming live on our YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram handles. Kindly like, subscribe, and share for us. Please do so, and let's promote CTC. In our African settings, in the cool of the day, we gather by the fireside to listen to our elders tell us stories about life. Nuggets of wisdom, mostly derived from these stories, help guide us through life journey, and Family Square is a replica of it, but this time around, we are doing it digitally. Our co-founders and leaders are on the call with us, always unfolding the roadmap via updates whilst having fun when necessary. Our flight announcements will be done shortly, and so relax and let's cruise together. My name is Lillian here from Benjamin, your moderator for today, and with me is Leader Fode to do the French interpretation for the Francophone community. And so without further ado, I welcome our Captain Nashi, all the way from Ghana, to give us the flight takeoff announcement. But before Captain steps in, Leader Fode, can you please interpret this one for us? Thank you.
Merci, merci, Madame Lily. Ça, c'est CTC. On appelle ça Creative Time Center, nous qui sommes des francophonies. Aujourd'hui, notre pilote va être Madame Lily, accompagnée par Monsieur Camara, avec tous les leaders qui sont là aujourd'hui, avec tous les digital systèmes ont été mis aujourd'hui en place. On vous remercie à tout le monde qui va être là aujourd'hui. On vous remercie, vous, pour votre temps de venir à CTC, qui peut nous montrer des écosystèmes aujourd'hui ont été utilisés avec toutes les choses digitales ont mis ensemble pour que nous tous, on arrive à comprendre pourquoi nous sommes là aujourd'hui. Aujourd'hui, c'est le dernier samedi dans le mois. Maintenant, on est quitté dans les mois passés. Aujourd'hui, c'est notre dernier jour comme une famille. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on a besoin de vous aujourd'hui pour que vous écoutez tranquillement, apprendre? Il y a tous les leaders qui sont là et qui sont créés CTC et sont là. Donc, si vous êtes là aujourd'hui, il faut tous donner votre oreille, écouter tranquillement et puis vous arrivez à apprendre de nouvelles choses que vous allez dire encore aujourd'hui. S'il y a des questions à poser, les co-founders sont là et qui sont créés CTC, ils sont là et vont nous répondre. Merci beaucoup à tout le monde. Donc, on va commencer maintenant avec toutes les choses. Il faut rester tranquille, mettre au ceinture et puis tu restes avec nous. Merci, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Fode. And so, Captain Nashi, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. CTC family, ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Nashi speaking on behalf of the entire crew. I welcome you on aboard CTC Family Airline, flight number BTT 2806F25, from Africa to the world. As we prepare for that departure, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and all electronic devices are connected to a high-speed internet network. Our flight time today will be approximately 2 hours and we'll be cruising at an altitude of 32,000 feet above sea level.
Merci, 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 merci. Ça, c'est votre capitaine.
Je vais finir par. The weather forecast for our route looks good, with very friendly weather expected along the way. Our cabin crew will be passing through the cabin to offer you a selection of snacks, beverages, special community update, insights into Web3, economy, and Q&A. Please don't hesitate to ask if you need anything extra. We are cleared for departure and will be taking off shortly. Thank you for choosing CTC Family Airline, and we wish you a safe and enjoyable flight. Thank you. CTC to the world. Yes, Mr. Fode.
Merci, 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 merci. Aujourd'hui, c'est votre capitaine qui est là, qui va nous conduire. Capitaine Nancy, qui est là aujourd'hui, qui va nous conduire cet avion aujourd'hui jusqu'à notre destination. Bon, il y a certaines choses que j'ai déjà oubliées même parce que j'ai rentré de manger, le temps est rentré de terminer. Maintenant, notre capitaine est là pour prendre notre vol à destination CTC. Du coup, qui sont là aujourd'hui, rentrer de nous montrer comment ça va prendre, comment ça se fait, tout ça là, nous sommes là. Donc, on vous remercie vous tous d'être là. Il faut prendre ton ceinture, il faut regarder des choses électroniques qui sont là, comme par exemple des Internet. Comme des Internet, regardez votre réseau, si le réseau est balance, il faut mettre ça à bonne place. Comme ça, vous allez bien écouter votre capitaine qui sont là aujourd'hui, qui va conduire cet avion. Merci d'avoir choisi CTC pour cette vol. Il va vous prendre à destination A jusqu'à destination B. Merci de être là. Donc, on démarre maintenant. C'est parti. Merci, Madame Nassi.
Merci aussi.
Merci beaucoup, Madame Nashi. Merci beaucoup, Mr. Fode. And so moving on, we're going to get the opening speech by President, our own President, Mr. Kingsley Eze. Thank you so much, sir. Over to you.
Hello from Dubai. It's a great pleasure to be with us here today. Today is a great day in our ecosystem. Our family square is a time for us to, give update from the management and again share ideas on what is happening in our movement. It's now a movement, so I'm glad to be here. I once again welcome everybody on board. I just have a little thing to talk about this evening. Mine is just to make sure that everybody is comfortable with what we are building. I believe that by now, most of us would have understood the ecosystem we are building. We are on top of our game, and we thank God that it's helping us to move forward. And so I'm just going to encourage everyone that has, come into this system to pay attention. I continue to emphasize on paying attention. I know the reason why I must continue to emphasize on paying attention, because those that do not pay attention, they will regret not paying attention. I was talking to one of our support team today, and there are some of mistakes people continue to make. And if not because we are still trying to bring as many as possible on board, people would be losing money. And I want to encourage everybody, please learn this system. Please learn this system, because we are coming to a point that it will become do-it-yourself system. Do it yourself. Why? What do I mean? Because when we get to the altitude where we're going to be on autopilot, some of our leaders that you are calling every now and then to assist you, they may not have time to do that, because the system is going to grow big, and there is a tendency for those that will be coming in going forward is those that have the knowledge of Web3. And so what we are doing since we begin is just to make sure we bring many people on board. Please do not take this for granted. Do not take it for granted. We started by telling you, you don't need to pay a dime, but you need to pay attention. And so I'm so glad that we have qualified leaders in various capacities that are willing to assist. And I want to encourage them to continue to do so, because as we all know, our ecosystem is designed by the number of people that we'll be able to bring on board, so that together we will build this ecosystem that is durable, that is going to be benefit to every mankind. So what we have here is a precious gold that we don't need to take for granted. So as you have come today, please pay attention. There are a lot of mistakes people are continuing to make, and we continue to correct them. For example, Mr. Foda, am I going too far?
I just want to stop you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right.
You pick me up, okay. Ok, merci. Bonsoir ici à Dubaï. Bon, moi, je voudrais juste vous dire merci pour être là. Je voudrais vous dire merci. Et puis, je voulais vous donner certaines infos, petites infos chaudement, avant que je parte. Maintenant, les premières choses, je voulais vous dire, vous qui sommes là, il faut apprendre le système. Le système de BTT et de CTC, il faut apprendre ça. Les leaders vous rappellent tout le temps, il faut vous aider. Tout le temps, il faut regarder ça, il faut faire ça. Demain, est-ce qu'il sera là pour vous aider? Donc, il faut apprendre le système. Et qui sont là, eux aussi sont comme vous, et l'apprendre. Donc, vous-même, commencez à apprendre le système de CTC. Comme ça, demain, tu seras des mêmes infos comme tout le monde. Un exemple, je voulais vous dire aujourd'hui, l'écosystème est en train de partir à un niveau très grand, parce qu'on a demandé à nous tous de faire ajouter les gens. Et on est en train d'ajouter les gens aujourd'hui. Le système est en train d'agrandir. Est-ce qu'à un temps, on peut arriver à vous dire faut faire ça, faut faire ça, faut faire ça. On ne vous dit seulement, la seule chose, tu ne payes rien. Paye seulement votre temps. Votre temps seulement au besoin avec vous. Tu ne payes rien à CTC. CTC, tu donnes seulement votre temps. Il faut apprendre comment l'écosystème marche. Jusqu'à les gens qui ont été d'apprendre des Web 3. Il y en a qui ont été d'apprendre aujourd'hui des Web 3, comment ça fonctionne. Tout ça là, c'est payant. Bon, chez nous ici, c'est gratuit, c'est pas payant. Donc, je vais me limiter ici, M. Kissi va continuer. Yes, I continue, sir.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Fode. So please, I want to encourage everybody to pay attention. Our great leaders are here to assist you, and we have a very support system that is working 24/7 to assist our community members. And I want to encourage everyone that are always coming to this meeting, do not stop, because every meeting day, there must be a new thing you have to learn. And by so doing, you're going to have more knowledge about what the ecosystem is programmed. And again, by the time we move to autopilot, you will not be left behind. Very soon, like I said, we're going to escalate our building. Our marketing system is going to change. There are many things that you will continue to introduce in the ecosystem. Now is the era of P2P. And I want everybody to pay attention to what is P2P is about. When you learn it here, you can use it to every other platform. And so as we start this P2P masterclass training, arbitrage trading in P2P that will commence on the 30th of May, I want everyone that want to learn to come on board. We have made it clear for you to be part of this masterclass, you must have at least minimum of 100 USDD in your wallet. It is your money, so that you can be able to use it to learn. By so doing, you are preparing yourself for the great opportunity in the Web3 system. So the era we are in now is era of Web3, and we are fortunate to be part of this economy. So do not take everything or anything we are doing here for granted.
Ok, sir. Thank you, sir. Ok. Maintenant, je voudrais vous dire seulement, il y a des grands leaders qui sont là aujourd'hui pour entrer nous former. Donc, nous allons prendre cette opportunité d'écouter et puis d'apprendre. Les gens, par exemple, qui sont en train de prendre du Web 3. Juste seulement de ton balance, il faut qu'il y ait $100 qui sont là-bas. S'il y a $100 là-bas, tu peux faire ça tranquillement. Il faut apprendre aussi P2P. P2P, il y a les gens qui ne connaissent pas c'est quoi que P2P. Donc, si tu viens ici tous les jours dans les réunions, nous allons prendre de nouvelles choses. Nous allons utiliser. Par exemple, comme du P2P. P2P, c'est quoi? Il y en a même qui demandaient à P2P, c'est quoi? Et ne peut pas te dire. Donc, il faut que vous veniez tous les jours. Vous allez apprendre de nouvelles choses. Il n'y a pas de jour qui vient dans la réunion de CTC, tu ne peux pas apprendre de nouvelles choses. Tous les jours, vous venez, vous allez apprendre nouveau. Donc, je vous tous donner le courage d'apprendre. Il faut tout le temps, par exemple, qui fait du Web 3, il faut qu'il y ait $100 dans ton back-office. Vous allez apprendre comment ça va être. Et il faut être là parce qu'il y a des opportunités qui viennent actuellement sur le Web 3. On ne veut pas qu'il manque ça. Merci. Thank you, sir.
All right, so I just simply want to welcome everybody on board. I don't want to take much of your time. So I want to encourage everybody to pay attention. We have somebody who is going to take us on the Web3 economy at the course of this Family Square meeting. So with this, I want to yield back to our great moderator, Madame Lily.
D'accord, merci, merci. Je voulais juste merci vous tous qui sont là. Je voudrais vous juste dire, d'accord, bonne arrivée à tout le monde qui sont là. Je ne vais pas prendre votre temps. Je vais redonner encore des paroles à notre pilote, comme Madame Lily, qui est là aujourd'hui, qui va piloter des avions. Merci beaucoup. Madame Lily, back to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, President. Indeed, to be part of this community, you do not need to pay a dime, but you pay real attention. That's why you're going to get the best out of it. Thank you so much, Prezo. We are super grateful. And so moving on.
Merci, Prezo. Merci beaucoup. Merci. Merci. Ah, ça, c'est CTC. Ici, tu ne payes rien. C'est juste pour payer votre temps seulement. Donnez-nous votre temps, c'est tout. Sinon, ce n'est pas. Merci notre Prezo qui est là. Merci. Merci.
And so we invite our own Professor, Coach Ben, to bring us a special update for the community. Coach Ben, please, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Nous allons demander à notre coach, Coach Ben, de donner nous certaines infos pour la communauté. Merci.
Greetings to everyone. I believe we are all doing well by the grace of God. It's a wonderful weekend, yes, because we'll meet our family here and we can all share ideas together, learn more about our ecosystem and grow together. I'm happy to see you all. Welcome, everyone.
Merci, merci à tout le monde. Merci, merci beaucoup. Merci. Je suis très content de voir tout le monde ici ce soir-là. Merci à tout le monde. Je suis là avec vous pour qu'on partage un peu de bonnes nouvelles et puis voilà, il faut qu'on comprenne que c'est quoi la communauté de CTC. Merci. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks so much to all our captains, great leaders, Mr. Kingsley, and all other crew members here. We are so much happy to have you all. Our number currently is about 103. Wow. I think CTC has the most largest airline, probably after Airbus A380, but that's the Antonov, because we can carry as much as 30 million and we still inviting more passengers on board. We're going through every country or corner of the globe to get everyone on board, and we shall surely get there. So if you are on board now, count yourself blessed, because very soon we'll have a large number on board, which you will surely be securing your seat, probably at the VIP or maybe the business class before others will come. You know, the economy have a larger cabin as compared to that of the business class. So you are on time. Yes, our business class order is first come, first serve. So you are on time. All you just have to do is to pay attention so that you don't miss anything that is being shared by our cabin crews. Thank you so much for always paying attention in here.
Thank you, sir. Merci, merci, merci à tout le monde. Merci à M. Kingsley, merci à tous les leaders qui sont là. Merci à du co-pilote et puis des captains. Merci à tout le monde qui sont là. Et puis voilà, aujourd'hui, nous sommes 105. Aujourd'hui, donc, notre avion qui est le plus grand avion, qui dépassait même Airbus. Bon, aujourd'hui, on est en train d'avancer. Vous voyez, la population est en train de gagner. On voudrait que vous aussi, vous êtes là. Il faut profiter et puis il faut voir comment ça se passe. C'est un grand bonheur. Si vous êtes là aujourd'hui dans cet avion, ça veut dire qu'il faut compter vous-même quelqu'un qui est béni. Vous êtes béni dans cet avion. Donc, je voudrais vous remercier vous tous. Merci pour être là. Merci à tout le monde. Et puis voilà, nous sommes là pour que la communauté va être grandie. Parce qu'il y a un temps qui va venir, peut-être faut être ici, il faut que tu vas être une place VIP. Le nombre va être beaucoup. Donc, je voudrais tous encourager tout le monde. On n'a qu'à continuer le bon travail. Voilà, c'est tout. Merci. Merci à tout le monde. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Fode, as well. Okay, so today I'll be very happy. We have a special guest, from our ecosystem who also be taking charge today. Yes, want to bring to your doorsteps across the globe, everyone that is believing in this ecosystem, you need to hear from them so that you can also know that you are not alone. Yes, because we have big backups in the ecosystem as well. So I'll be very snappy on the updates aspect. Yes, when it comes to the P2P training, okay, the arbitrage training, like we reschedule to the end of the month to give room for others to be able to also join in. I think that is going to be the 30th, which is just 2 days from today. Okay, so we want everyone who is interested in this to get in as soon as possible, just by making sure you have your trading capital ready so that you don't miss out. Okay, and we thought it wise just few days to the end of the month. If we should wait, it will help rather than maybe doing taking the first batch and say we'll wait for the second batch, which may also take time and deny others of that privilege. So you know, it's probably may not have gone down well with most of the leaders who were prepared or have scheduled themselves for the takeoff. But let's all know that it is for the best of the ecosystem. That is why it happened that way. Yes. So let's all just brace up. We just few days to the start of this. So let's just get ready. I believe your capital is still intact. And so let's just get ready. We'll kick off very, very soon.
Merci. On parlerait aujourd'hui un peu de P2P et puis de Web3. On est en train d'apprendre avec les gens. Il faut être là. Il faut qu'on apprenne tout le monde. Par exemple, on ne veut pas prendre pas à pas. On veut un groupe complet pour qu'on démarre. Voilà pourquoi tu vois qu'on est en train de traîner comme ça, comme la fin du mois vient d'arriver. Donc, nous allons dire à tout le monde n'est qu'à être prêt. N'est qu'à être prêt. N'est qu'à regarder votre back-office, voir s'il y a ton montant qui sont là-bas qui va démarrer le Web3. Donc, nous allons prendre tout le monde à un coup. Donc, si nous sommes là aujourd'hui, c'est pour que tout le monde comprenne l'écosystème en train de monter. Il faut que demain, tu ne peux pas être là pour demander aux gens. Donc, si nous sommes là, il faut que tout le monde soit prêt avant qu'on va démarrer le Web3. Encore, il faut que tout le monde voit comment ça s'appelle, de nouvelles choses, nous allons dire. Il faut que tu ne peux pas être derrière, il faut que tu vas être devant, il faut que tout le monde ait de nouveau avec tout le monde. Des nouveaux infos. Par exemple, si on met une info, il faut que tout le monde ait de même nouveau. Donc, voilà pourquoi nous sommes là avec le Web3, pour que chacun de nous apprenne c'est quoi qu'est Web3. D'accord, merci. Continue ça.
All right. So, currently we have about 344 participants who owns channel in our ecosystem. Okay, so 344 participated in pre-sale and they have channel or they own share of the channel in the ecosystem. As of now, let me see the number of people that have completed their form. Okay.
Bon, nous, tout de suite,
Okay,
là, nous sommes
so
344 qui sont là. Les 344 là, il y a certains les gens qui déjà rempli leurs documents. Il y en a qui n'ont pas encore rempli leurs documents. Nous sommes 344 personnes qui sont dans l'écosystème du Web3 et qui sont remplis de documents. Ils sont pas beaucoup d'abord. Continue ça.
All right. Okay, so we currently have about 218 who actually completed the form. Okay. We have 218 who have completed the form, and we have close to, I think, 100 plus have been assigned channel names and their category and ready to get tasked. Let's understand that we check everything in the system. Okay, some people think that they can bypass immigration. You know, when we said they should assign channel, I mean they should assign their channel to the channel manager email. A lot of people were actually assigning without participating in the pre-sale. Okay, and then we introduced the second check, which is the form that you have to fill. And even that, there are still a lot of names appearing on the form who have also not participated in the pre-sale. You can reap where you did not sow. Okay, you are trying your luck, but it's not the best. So there are a lot of records here that are not in the system records we have. And then those who are in the system records too, a lot are also not here, or they have also not completed the form. Those that qualify, most of them have not done it, and those who did not qualify are doing it. So please, let's all pay attention. Let's be serious with this ecosystem. If you are ready to participate in something and you start, just pay attention and let's move. Okay? Mr. Fode, you can take it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. OK. Maintenant, eux qui sont remplis des documents, ils sont 218. Nous sommes 218 déjà remplis des documents. Et qui n'est pas rempli des documents, il y en a qui sont dans l'autre côté, comme ils ont été participés dans des projets de, comment ça s'appelle, des prix-ventes. Et qui sont été dans des prix-ventes, il y en a qui sont assistés. Bon, il n'est pas dans les règles. Il n'y a pas quelqu'un qui va échapper immigration. Immigration, tout le monde va passer sur l'immigration pour aller. Donc, eux qui pensent qu'ils sont très intelligents, nous, on voit tout le système devant nous. Tout ce que tu fais à CTC, nous voyons. Ça est devant nous. On voyait toute activité on fait et qui participent et qui sont là et qui fait des bonnes règles et qui n'est pas dans les bonnes règles. Tout ce qui est là. Donc, de seules choses, je voudrais vous dire, en faisant des choses avec nous, CTC, il faut que tu fasses attention parce que tout ce que vous faites, nous, on voit directement. Parce que ça est devant moi, je vois eux qui sont remplis de documents et qui n'est pas remplis et qui sont dans les, comment ça s'appelle, dans les prix-ventes qui sont remplis de documents et des étudiants qui font des activités qui ne sont pas à règle. Il y en a qui sont déjà remplis de documents. Donc, tout ça, là, nous, on voit. Donc, je voudrais tous dire seulement que si vous êtes là, il faut donner vous-même, donner votre temps à comprendre ou apprendre les choses qui sont là. Merci. Thank you, sir.
All right. So, please, those who have still not completed the form, we are starting. We're not going to be waiting any longer. Okay, starting from first, we're going to start tasking the ready channels. Okay, and like I said, it's going to be first come, first serve based on the time period or the date that you made your first purchase. Okay, so we'll start in that order, start tasking, and then giving the subscription to the channels, getting it ready to qualify for monetization. Okay, so very soon you start seeing this task or this channel being tasked. Please, if we start and you haven't seen it, just be patient. Everyone that have completed their form correctly and are legitimate channel owners, everybody will have their channel task. If there's any peculiar issue, possibly we have support to help and all that. But please, when we start asking, don't just be rushing to support. I haven't seen my channel and all that. Okay, please just be patient. We're going to go through this successfully for everyone. We are on a very long-term journey, and we don't want to rush anything. We're taking our time to build it. So please, let's just be patient. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Ok, merci à tout le monde. Par exemple, eux qui sont là, ils ont déjà été remplis leurs documents. Si tu vois que ça n'est pas encore arrivé, il ne faut pas presser que non, ça ne marche pas ou il y a un autre truc. Non, ça veut dire, nous, tout ce qu'on est en train de faire, on fait ça dans les bons règles. Ça veut dire qu'il y a quelque temps qui va arriver. En même temps, tu vois que votre système est changé, qui est en train de monitorer. Ça veut dire que vous êtes complétés. Et qui sont complétés leurs documents, c'est eux qui va commencer automatiquement de monétiser leur USD, leur argent. Vous comprenez? Donc, si vous êtes là, votre argent est là. Il ne faut pas penser que parce que tu es rempli, c'est automatique. Non, tu vas attendre. Si ton document est complet, donc automatiquement, ça a commencé de monétiser. Donc, il donne courage à tout le monde. Comme on a déjà commencé, on n'a qu'à faire des choses en règle. Ça veut dire, si vous êtes là, vous êtes en train de remplir des documents, il faut remplir les documents dans les bonnes règles. Comme ça, demain, ça ne peut pas retarder. Si vous voyez que pour vous, c'est retardé, peut-être le système est en train de regarder d'abord. Donc, c'est quoi vous allez faire tranquillement, il faut patienter, faire des choses dans les bonnes règles. Merci. Thank you, sir.
All right. So, the reason why we put up meeting every day is to make sure that we learn day by day from what we're building so that we do not get missing along the line. Someone will say, oh, we'll be attending the meeting every day, or it can just be maybe once a week, maybe twice a week and all that. But we know the reason why we decided that we will have meetings or we'll have trainings within these meetings to help our community members. Because when we start learning about what we're doing, we become more familiar and it's become easy for you to flow with the community we are building. Okay, so most of the things we are going to be doing here is to prepare you, help you even take charge of your own life in some aspect of your own life. It's not necessarily going to be only the money that you'll be earning from the ecosystem that's why you're here. You are here to also learn most of the things that we probably did not get or we did not have the chance to learn from school, because most of these things that actually build you, make you successful, millionaires, billionaires, most of them are not taught in school. Okay? Very essential aspect of our life is connected to what? Money. Everyone here, the main reason why everyone is here is what? It's because of money, wealth creation, wealth building, and all that. Okay? And surprisingly, when it comes to things concerning money, most of these things are not taught in school. If you think about 90% of the billionaires, you realize what built them, what made them successful. Most of it is not connected to what? The school that they went to. There's a difference between school and then education, okay? So we're talking about the school and then what they also personally develop themselves to become. About 90% of billionaires were self-made. And if we really want to also tour this path, create wealth, build wealth for ourselves, then
I'm here.
Really? Oh, Mr. Fodi, you are here.
Thank you. Bon, pourquoi on voudrait tout le monde n'est qu'à venir dans des réunions tous les jours? Parce qu'on voudrait que tout le monde apprenne notre écosystème. Faut pas dire que on fait ça tous les jours. Non. On fait ça pour que tout le monde ait des mêmes nouvelles CTC. Donc, aujourd'hui, nous sommes là. Il faut que tout le monde comprenne l'écosystème. L'écosystème là, on est de faire aujourd'hui. Par exemple, il y en a qui est là, qui est en train d'apprendre, va apprendre encore des autres. Et on fait ça tous aujourd'hui pour une seule but, pour gagner de l'argent. Et c'est l'argent que nous tous on cherche ici. Donc, si c'est l'argent qu'on est en train de chercher aujourd'hui, il faut qu'on apprenne des écosystèmes bien. Là, ça va nous aider demain. Si vous regardez même tous les riches qui sont là aujourd'hui dans le monde entier, par exemple, 80% de eux, c'est pas c'est quoi ils sont partis faire à l'école qui donne l'argent à eux aujourd'hui. Si vous demandez à eux bien, peut-être, il va te dire que c'est quoi j'ai fait aujourd'hui, c'est pas c'est quelque chose que j'ai pris à l'école. Donc, vous voyez, donc il y a un différent de eux qui sont partis à l'école et qui n'est pas allé à l'école. Il y a un différent. Comment le business ça marche aujourd'hui, comment on gagne l'argent. C'est différent par rapport à ce quoi nous, on est parti chercher à l'école. Donc, si l'écosystème est là aujourd'hui, c'est pour nous tous. Il ne faut pas dire que tu vas fatiguer, il faut venir dans des réunions tous les jours. Il faut venir dans des réunions tous les jours parce que vous êtes là pour apprendre et gagner l'argent. Thank you, sir.
All right. So, there are a lot of experts books concerning this topic, especially money, which is not taught in school. And, you know, if you are going to self-educate yourself, it takes discipline. It's not like you are being forced to go to school or something. You have to discipline yourself and go through this. And the moment you are able to discipline yourself, learn this, without someone putting or compelling you to, that is where you open the door toward your financial freedom. We are all here. Everybody is looking for money. Everybody wants to make money. Yes, we can make the money, but if we don't have much knowledge about it, even if you make billions of dollars, it will not stay. It may not last. So before we make the money, as we're preparing ourselves to make the money, let us not take away the educational aspect. This is the reason why most of the YouTube channels that will be creating content on, the content are going to be in line with this, educating us. Don't see it's boring, or you maybe just want to rush through it. You know, some people, if they say they should go and perform tasks, they can even start the task and put the phone somewhere. They don't, all they want is what? The reward points to be accumulating. If you don't pay attention to learn, you will get the reward point, you can make the money, but that money will find its way to someone who is prepared for it, because money only goes to those who are prepared to handle it. A typical example is lottery winners. If they are not ready for the money and they make the money, it won't last. Maximum a year or two, you will see that they are in huge debt. Okay, so let's get ourselves ready to dive into this and then learn more about finance, money especially. You learn it as if your life depends on it, because it does. As long as you're on this planet Earth, your life depends on money. So we are in a movement, a community whereby we want those who pay attention to have this financial freedom and even help others as well, because if you are financially sound, people around you will equally benefit from it. So most of these channels that we'll be seeing or that will be coming, the content we'll be finding on them will be educative, motivational, and the rest, and most of it will be targeting money, because everybody is here for money. Okay, so very soon these channels will start going out, and let's encourage our team members in our mini groups or our personal groups. Let's encourage our community members to pay attention to the teachings that will be coming on it. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank
you
you,
can take it.
OK. Bon, maintenant, comme je disais tantôt, faut qu'on donne notre temps. Donnez votre temps pour apprendre l'écosystème. Il faut comprendre. Or, vous allez comprendre exactement comment l'écosystème là marche. Là, ça ne veut pas te fatiguer demain. Maintenant, vous allez être ici aujourd'hui pour apprendre de nouvelles choses, des choses là qui vont te bénéficier demain. Parce que tout ce qu'on fait aujourd'hui dans le monde entier, c'est à cause de l'argent. Donc, si nous sommes là aujourd'hui à cause de l'argent, donc on n'est qu'à travailler pour comprendre l'écosystème pour qu'on gagne cet argent. Et je vais vous donner un exemple. Par exemple, et qui va faire des content creators. Par exemple, et qui va faire des vidéos, des trucs, qui va mettre en ligne, tout ça là. Il faut que tu apprennes maintenant. Si tu n'apprends pas des choses, ça veut dire que tu vas commencer à faire des, par exemple, si c'est une vidéo que tu es en train de faire, tu vas déposer des téléphones, et puis voilà, tu laisses, tu vas ailleurs. Non, il faut donner ton temps. Il faut apprendre, il faut être avec votre téléphone. Il faut comprendre quels est des genres de sujets vous allez mettre dans ton content ou tu vas mettre sur l'Internet. Donc, ça veut dire que tout ce qu'on demande aujourd'hui, c'est ton temps. Il faut donner votre temps, apprendre comment des nouveaux systèmes sont. Donc, si vous allez prendre aujourd'hui de nouveaux systèmes, ça veut dire, tant que tu viens dans des réunions, tu apprends de nouvelles choses, c'est ça qui va te donner demain une idée comment tu vas gagner ton argent. Tout ce qu'on fait dans le monde aujourd'hui, c'est à faire de l'argent. Donc, si c'est à cause de l'argent, nous sommes là, donc on n'est qu'à apprendre l'écosystème bien, et puis il faut comprendre. Ce n'est pas pour juste dire que non, je mine seulement après des minages, non, c'est fini. Non, tu continues d'apprendre comment l'écosystème passe. Comme ça, vous allez comprendre bien comment tu vas gagner l'argent ici. Par exemple, si vous n'arrivez pas à apprendre, regardez les gens, par exemple, qui jouent des loteries. Et qui jouent des loteries, l'argent, il va gagner ça. Si tu n'es pas bien planifié et comprends exactement ce qui se passe, tu vas gagner l'argent aujourd'hui. Au bout d'une année, l'argent là va partir. Donc, si l'argent part, maintenant, tu deviens encore zéro. Donc, pour que tu ne pas être zéro, il faut d'abord apprendre des choses, il faut comprendre bien comment des choses ça se passe. Comme ça, par exemple, si tu gagnes l'argent dans une loterie, vous allez connaître comment comprendre ou comment vous allez financer, comment ça s'appelle, investir votre argent. Là, votre argent va grandir. C'est comme ça. Donc, si nous sommes là aujourd'hui, nous sommes là à cause de l'argent. Si nous sommes là à cause de l'argent, on n'est qu'à apprendre l'écosystème bien. Là, on va arriver à grandir bien. Merci. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you so much for this. So at this point, yes, I'll be ending it here, and then we can pave way for one of our great leaders in the ecosystem to also bring to us the Web3 education. And then possibly I'll come back again. Yes, but when I come back, I will tell you what we're going to do. So I just want you to stay tuned and then pay attention to everything that will go on here. Don't just be here, but pay attention. Thank you so much for your time always. I will leave it to our moderators to take over. Thank you.
D'accord, merci, merci. Je vais vous laisser pour quelques temps. Il faut qu'on montre nous comment des web 3 va marcher. Donc, je suis là, je vous attends quelques minutes, je vais revenir encore pour vous dire maintenant comment des systèmes. Merci, je suis là.
Thank you so
Madame
much.
Madame
Thank you so much, Mr. Fode. Yes, don't just be here. Pay attention. Many thanks, Professor Coach Ben, for the special update. Indeed, knowledge is power. Let's grasp it here while it lasts. And with the statistics mentioned with respect to the pre-sale, truly management is on top of the game. They know exactly what is happening at the back end. We humbly ask again that the right things are done. We are grateful to management. Thank you so much, Professor Ben. And so moving on, we are going to get an insight into the Web3 economy by our great leader all the way from St. Lucia, Leader Dylan Samuel. Please, the stage is yours.
D'accord, merci, merci Coach Ben, merci beaucoup pour votre temps qui va être là, qui nous montrer comment des écosystèmes la marchent pour que tout le monde comprenne que c'est comme ça, des écosystèmes la marchent. Vous êtes derrière, bon, vous êtes avec nous, vous regardez tous les jours comment nous travaillons. Donc, merci. Maintenant, nous allons donner nos paroles avec un autre leader qui va nous montrer comment des financements, des finances, des Web3, comment ça se passe. Merci beaucoup.
Hey, good day, everyone. I just want to thank God for this opportunity. It's only by His grace I could sit before you today. Thank you, Mr. Kingsley, Coach Ben, for this opportunity. Thank you for the BitToken community taking your time out to paying attention this afternoon. We're going to discuss Web3. And like Coach Ben said earlier, everything is about knowledge. People make decisions based upon what we know. So the more we know, the more informed decision we can make. But we also need wisdom, because wisdom is the application of that knowledge. I could be driving and I know that there is a speed bump ahead, and the sign gave me the knowledge that there is a speed bump 20 feet ahead. But if I don't use wisdom and apply the brakes, then that knowledge would be useless. So this afternoon, we just want to dispense some knowledge on the Web3 space, and hopefully every single one of us is going to apply wisdom by appreciating and inviting our friends and family to be a part of the BitToken community.
Merci, merci, merci beaucoup. Mon nom, c'est M. Samuel. Bon, je voudrais juste dire merci à tout le monde. Je voudrais dire souvent que, par exemple, nous qui sommes là aujourd'hui, on est là à cause des grâces de Dieu. Donc, si nous sommes là pour prendre de nouvelles choses avec le Web3, donc, automatiquement, je vous dis seulement que tout le monde est bienvenu ici. Merci à tout le monde. Nous allons démarrer le système de Web3. Par exemple, si tu rentres des conduites, ce n'est pas une idée. Devant, par exemple, il y a des gendarmes couchés, les gens mettent au bord de la route. Il y a un gendarme couché, j'ai rentré des conduites. J'ai vu des gendarmes couchés devant là-bas. Je n'ai pas freiné jusqu'à d'y approcher. Là-bas, il faut monter ça. Ça aussi, ça va donner un accident. Soit, si je vois ça de loin, je vais commencer à freiner à partir de là jusqu'à de arriver là. Tout ça, là-bas, c'est la sagesse. Donc, je veux tout le monde qu'à donner ton sagesse aujourd'hui de l'écosystème là, pour que tout le monde apprenne de nouvelles choses pour l'écosystème. Merci, merci beaucoup. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So we're going to get into Web3, but we're going to work our way from historical trends coming up. So that way we could better understand exactly what it is, because some of these technologies are so new. I think that we should have a reference point, so that way we could appreciate exactly what it is. So every couple of generations, there is an opportunity. They call it wealth singularity. Everyone who's listening, we have access to Google. So please verify everything I say, write it down. Again, we're dispensing knowledge here, and depends on your different walk of life perspective, you could apply that knowledge differently. So every couple of generations, there is the creation of transformative technology or a societal shift, right? Which creates an atmosphere for exponential wealth. I'm not talking about regular wealth. I'm talking about billions, in our time, hundreds, if not trillions of dollars. And we're going to give examples so you guys could grasp what I'm saying. This phenomenon is called wealth singularity. Remember these two words, wealth singularity. And it usually takes between 40 to 70 years. But what the experts have realized is that these timeframes have been accelerating very quickly. So here are some historical examples of what I'm saying. In 1860 to the 1900, the railroad and oil was invented. And people like Rockefeller and Carnegie and others, they capitalized on the industrialization of America. So the atmosphere, go ahead, sir, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's okay, sir. Ok. Bon, maintenant, je voudrais tout le monde n'a qu'à donner votre attention pour qu'on apprenne comment des systèmes est. Et Web 3, par exemple, chaque génération aujourd'hui qui vient, ils ont leur système. Chaque génération, ils ont leur système. Donc, ça veut dire que si vous voulez même tout ce que j'ai en train de dire ici, tu peux taper sur Google, vous allez voir exactement tout ce que j'ai en train de vous dire, ça est sur Google. Donc, chaque génération aujourd'hui qui est en train de venir, ils ont leur nouveau système qui est là. Donc, ça veut dire que depuis le côté des financements en train de monter dans le monde entier, il faut que nous tous, on vienne ensemble, il faut apprendre le nouveau système de financement, tout ce qui est en train de passer aujourd'hui. Donc, si nous sommes là, c'est pour apprendre et puis il faut partager des idées. Des idées qui vont nous donner une idée comment les choses passent. Donc, ici, je voudrais tous dire à tout le monde que vous allez donner seulement votre temps de comment vous allez apprendre des choses avec nous. Donc, je vais me limiter ici parce que où il est parti, je vais reprendre là-bas de vous. Merci.
Okay, so from the year 1860 to 1900, we saw the invention of oil and railroads. And people like Rockefeller, Carnegie, these people made exponential wealth. Even 140 years later, we still speak about these people because of the amount of money they made. From 1910 to 1940, that's about 50 years, we've seen the time span getting shorter. We saw the invention of automobiles, and people like Henry Ford, General Motors, these guys made manufacturing empires, huge. By the time we got to 1950s to the 1970s, we had consumer electronics, the television, real estate, suburban, the building of houses. People started to make something called the suburbs in America. And this is where we are. In the 1980s to the 2000s, the personal computer was invented together with internet, right? And then Bill Gates, that's how he made his money. Steve Jobs made his money then. Jeff Bezos from Amazon online store. All of these people, Elon Musk, when he made eBay back in the day, PayPal, sorry, and X-Bank, that was what gave him the money to start SpaceX. And within this, so we're in this internet age, and then we first had Web 1. Mr. Translator?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I just want to stop you. Okay. Bon, depuis les années 80 ans et puis les années 10, les gens commençaient à changer de système, comment des technologies rentraient d'évoluer dans le monde entier. Par exemple, et qui construit des maisons, et qui fait les ordinateurs, et qui fait les routes, par exemple, pour montrer comment des choses vont évoluer dans le monde entier, tout avec des écosystèmes dans le monde. Par exemple, Bill Gates qui était fait les ordinateurs et puis il a fait beaucoup de choses qui ont montré aujourd'hui des technologies en train d'évoluer. Par exemple, donner un exemple avec Elon Musk faut que les technologies avancent. Il a envoyé aussi certains les gens aussi, il a appelé leur nom, il faut que on montre nous un exemple. Comment ils sont élargis et même aujourd'hui dans le monde avec le niveau de technologie. Donc, tout ça là, ça nous montre que faut qu'il y ait un écosystème qui est là, qui nous montre comment ça évolue. Ainsi, l'évolution là est là aujourd'hui pour évoluer tout le monde. Donc, il faut que nous aussi, nous sommes là pour apprendre avec notre nouveau écosystème aujourd'hui en dedans. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And what causes these cycles? How do they work? There are three major points. One is the technology matures. New layers are built on top of old one. Example, first you had the internet. The internet was the layer 1. Then we made a mobile phone, which was the layer 2. Because first under the internet, we had a personal computer, very big. We could not travel with it, but they invented the mobile phone. That is one thing that new technology creates. The next thing is the infrastructure catches up. The world becomes ready to adopt these technologies. Example, 5G, your mobile phone. Also, as time goes by, it becomes more affordable. If we look at back in the 90s, very few people had mobile phones. They were very big and clunky. They couldn't do much. Now, everyone has one. It's more affordable, and then it could do a lot more. Also, the main thing, and this is why community is very important. The main thing is the behavior of people. No matter what they tell you, we are the ones that give things value. We, people, communities. The bigger the community is what gives value. Facebook is only mighty because of its billion users, nothing else. It's we who use Facebook is what gives Facebook its value. So if we come together and we say, hey, listen, we want to give this thing value that is going to be beneficial for me and my family and my generation, as long as enough of us agree on that, this is what it will be.
Ok, merci. Si vous regardez un exemple, les années qui est passé, les ordinateurs portables nous tenaient, on regardait que c'est trop grand, on ne peut pas prendre ça pour marcher. Par exemple, il y a des téléphones qui sont venus, des petits téléphones, et puis il y a des tablettes qui sont portables, tu peux prendre ça pour bouger où tu voulais. Dans les années 90, il y a les gens qui tiennent même des téléphones qui sont très grands dans leur main. Bon, on s'en regardé, on s'en changé ça parce que l'écosystème est en train de changer. Le système dans le monde aujourd'hui, ça change. Tant que ça change, il y a de nouvelles choses qui viennent. Il faut que vous êtes là, il faut apprendre de nouvelles choses là. Donc, si vous êtes là aujourd'hui, il faut apprendre de nouvelles choses qui viennent. Comme ça, ça va être facile pour utiliser. Voilà pourquoi on a besoin des communautés. S'il y a des communautés, on arrive à mettre un écosystème. On peut regarder que non, ça, on peut bouger ça parce que nous sommes une communauté. Pourquoi pas, on ne peut pas bouger ça? On peut bouger ça parce que nous sommes une communauté. Donc, c'est comme ça, ça marche. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So now we have spoken of what Gota says. So now we're in the web age. And before we get to Web 3, I think we need to explain what Web 1 and Web 2 was. So Web 1 was basically the first manifestation of the internet. So a perfect example of that would be Yahoo. So back then when you went on the internet, it was only read only. We as individuals, we could not have contributed to what we were reading on the screen at the time. It was the big companies, Yahoo, AOL, MSN, these people before we used MSN Messenger back then. And it was these companies that decided what we were going to see. So it was very centralized. Yes, we could have read the news, which is a good thing. We didn't have to depend on the newspaper. But what was being printed or projected to us on that screen, we had no say in what it was. So it was basically a top-down type of effect, which is what society always is, this pyramid type of structure. They always speak of pyramid schemes, but society is a pyramid structure where it comes from the top, comes down. It is always the companies that give us a new technology. Apple gives you the iPhone. Sony gave us PlayStation for our children. And we just accepted it. We didn't have any say. We didn't have any input. We could not have made a contribution. We just saw those things on the shelves and we bought it. So this was Web 1.
OK. OK, merci. Maintenant, pour que je vous donne des détails pour le Web 3. Avant que je vais à Web 3, il faut que je vous dise d'abord c'est quoi que Web 1. Web 1, par exemple, c'est comme nous tous, on a commencé la vie, on nous a montré Yahoo. Tout le monde sait Yahoo, il connaît. Yahoo, même à ce temps, comme ça ne vient pas bien, il y a chacun de nous-mêmes qui a des difficultés avec ça. Par exemple, et qui met des SMS avant. Vous voyez des SMS, si on envoyait des SMS, revenez avec des SMS, ça répartit des SMS, c'est un truc comme ça. On a été commencé avec des Web 1. Un exemple de Web 1, il faut que tout le monde comprenne c'est quoi qu'est Web 1. Maintenant, vous allez continuer d'envoyer des messages avec des Google jusqu'à avec des Yahoo jusqu'à tu vas, tu viens, jusqu'à les gens là sont changés parce que les choses évoluent. Ils sont changés maintenant. Yahoo, aujourd'hui, il y a peu de personnes même qui utilisent aujourd'hui Yahoo. Tous les pas, ils sont changés de Yahoo. Donc, c'est comme ça, vous allez monter jusqu'à les gens là sont venus avec de nouveaux systèmes. Aujourd'hui, on est en train d'utiliser. Continue, ça.
Okay, so for chronological time, the Web 1 era started from 1990 and it came all the way to 2004. 2004 is where we see the beginning of Web 2, and that was marked by the founding of Facebook. So Facebook was the social media, and for the first time, we, the users, could have contributed to what we saw on the internet. It was still very centralized because the platform was still owned by Facebook, but for the first time, we had a say. So we could have uploaded pictures, we could have uploaded stories, we could upload, some people could type an article, we could have input into the internet for the first time ever. We started to see it move on in 2005. YouTube came. Now we could upload videos and share it. 2006, Twitter. And you had real-time generated content. In 2007, the iPhone was launched, right? And that brought mobile Web 2 first. So first Web 2 was only on personal computers, but iPhone and Android took it to mobile Web 2. Then 2008, we started to see, go ahead, sir.
OK. Maintenant, comme on disait, des Web 1, toujours, on continue avec des Web 1 pour que nous tous on comprenne des Web 1 bien. Maintenant, le Web 1 était commencé avec Facebook, par exemple, avec des Facebook, où tu arrives à télécharger des choses, tu regardes des vidéos, tu regardes des choses, tu vas télécharger, tu peux faire entrer, tu peux faire sortir. Par exemple, tu peux poster votre photo, votre musique, votre quoi même, avec le Facebook. À ce temps, le Facebook était libre. Il n'est pas comme aujourd'hui, on a acheté ça. Donc, on peut faire tout ce qu'on veut avec le Facebook à l'époque. Bon, à l'époque, on n'a pas trop de facilités comme aujourd'hui, on a des facilités comme ça avec Facebook. Donc, le web rentrait de changer maintenant, venir à un autre web. C'est là que j'ai bloqué lui. Can you continue ça?
So at 2008, we had Airbnb and Uber. So now we started to see a type of redistribution of centralized entities. Coincidentally, right after 2008, 2009, guess what happened? Bitcoin launches. So first decentralized currency. So now we're stepping into Web3. So again, there are different things that ushers in that new era that we're living in. So for the Web3, the biggest marker was
Before I go to Web3, can you hold on? Let me translate this one so that we go step by step. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
All right. Bon, comme on a été quitté dans le Web 1, on est venu dans le système où aujourd'hui, on a vu l'écosystème évoluer tellement qu'on a vu aujourd'hui, maintenant, il y a Twitter qui est là aujourd'hui. Il y a, comment ça s'appelle, il y a Telegram qui est là aujourd'hui. Et puis, il y a des autres écosystèmes qui est là aujourd'hui qui nous montrent qu'on évolue plus. Où on est venu aujourd'hui avec des Gmail, on est en train de faire aujourd'hui beaucoup de choses avec le Web 2. Aujourd'hui, où on est en train de pousser, regardez seulement, des systèmes sont en train d'évoluer tellement qu'il y a trop de possibilités pour tout le monde pour utiliser le Web 2. Maintenant, il voulait aller à Web 3, c'est là qu'il est bloqué. Merci. Thank you. Continue, sir.
Yes. So 2009, Bitcoin gave us the introduction to Web3. And Everyone is wondering if we could have go back then. That's when Bitcoin was being given away for free. This morning, it's at $105,000. So I don't think it's coincident that BitToken, in crypto, you could either have two things, either a token or a coin. And for this community to able to get the name BitToken is beyond words. Time will tell, but this is just so huge. I just feel so lucky to be a part of this because we miss Bitcoin. We miss Bitcoin at 10 cents. We miss it at $1. BitToken, there are some people in the P2P selling for 1 cent. Do not miss this opportunity. I didn't want to sidetrack, but this 2009 just took me to what I miss. Let's not miss this opportunity again. So anyway, okay. Bitcoin was made.
OK. Bon, maintenant, à partir de 2008, en 2009, on a introduit à Bitcoin à nous. Certains de nous ne pas prendre ça sérieux. Certains de nous, on est négligés. On est laissé. Aujourd'hui, un Bitcoin égal à $105. Vous voyez des opportunités. Certains de nous, on a raté. Parce qu'à l'époque, ça va être là moins cher. On n'est pas mis nous-mêmes dedans. On est laissé. Donc aujourd'hui, je suis très content d'être parmi nous qui est dans BTT, à CTC. Je suis très content d'être là aujourd'hui dans cet écosystème parce que vous qui sont des BTT actuellement, peut-être demain, ça peut changer à Bitcoin ou à Coin. Bon, pour le moment, on est à BTT. Donc, si nous sommes là, vous qui êtes en train de vendre votre BTT 0,1 $, il dit de vous encourager de ne pas vendre. Il ne faut pas vendre, il faut garder jusqu'à ça va prendre des valeurs. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So, and even at that time in 2009, when Bitcoin was launched, it was not, a lot of people missed the opportunity because no one understood it. Again, there was no reference point. There was nothing we could have compared this thing to, just like BitToken is today. Don't think it is always, the road to success is not always paved with gold. There are lots of ups and downs. A lot of people lost their Bitcoin. There was no wallet. The wallets we see now in 2009, they were not available. Some people held Bitcoin on hardware. Matter of fact, even if you would have to have some type of tech background, at least a little, for you to partake in Bitcoin. Just like we have BitToken here, it's never perfect because this is a new technology. So you will have some ups, you will have some downs, you will have some hiccups. It's just like building a brand new house. So Bitcoin was not perfect. And just like BitToken, when Bitcoin was launched, it was peer-to-peer. There was no exchange. The exchanges came after. That is why the 10,000 Bitcoins that was transferred for the 2 pizzas, that was peer-to-peer.
OK. OK. Maintenant, l'écosystème qui est là, aujourd'hui, on est en train de voir comment Bitcoin est en train de conduire avec des vitesses, tout ça là. Je voudrais juste vous dire que ça a été commencé comme nous aussi on a commencé. Par exemple, on dit P2P. En l'époque, on prend 8 comment ça s'appelle, Bitcoin, on paye des pizzas. C'est ça, ça signifie P2P. Et ils ont commencé, par exemple, ils sont passés directement à P2P. Donc, ça veut dire que si nous aussi, nous sommes là aujourd'hui avec des P2P, j'ai en train de regarder les gens, moi, je suis très content d'être dans votre écosystème ici. Thank you, sir.
Yes. And just for the record, these 10,000 Bitcoin that he exchanged for the pizza would be worth $1 billion today. So let's try to collect as much BitToken as we can, because now we have a reference point. So moving forward, in 2015, Ethereum launches something called smart contracts. So first we had Bitcoin. It didn't do anything. It just goes down into history as the first cryptocurrency. Think of like an antique car. If you look, most of these very expensive cars, the most expensive ones, like let's say you have a 1930s Bugatti, probably worth 100 million, a lot more expensive than your $4 million Bugatti. But if you were supposed to look into that 1930s Bugatti, it doesn't have power steering, it doesn't have air conditioning. probably does not even have a seatbelt, no radio, no sunroof. Because when that car was invented, those applications and accessories to complement the car had not been invented as yet. So that car, like Bitcoin, will always hold its value because of antiquity, being the first. Bitcoin holds its value because it is the first cryptocurrency. So no matter what comes after it, Bitcoin will always be the oldest. It's just like having an aged bottle of wine. It's always going to hold its value. Unlike the new, as time goes by, Ethereum came on Bitcoin, and what Ethereum allowed was to add more accessories to that car. So now you could have smart contract, whereas Bitcoin, it was very slow. I think it could have handled only something like 40 transactions a second. Ethereum came and allowed you to build layer 2s on top of this. So now you could have DeFi, you could have Uniswap. Now you don't need to go through an exchange. You could have a liquidity pool. So what we're seeing is the advancement of this Web3 space. We're still in 2015, but if you look, remember, when we looked at oil, it took 70 years. Go ahead,
Yes, sir. Thank you. Maintenant, si vous regardez les bitcoins, on prend avant 10 bitcoins pour payer un pizza aujourd'hui. Regardez comment un bitcoin coûte aujourd'hui. Ça coûte $105 un bitcoin. Donc, je ne vais pas dire que notre écosystème, un autre système va venir dépasser Bitcoin parce que Bitcoin est trop à sain aujourd'hui. Donc, tout l'écosystème qui va venir maintenant derrière, il va être toujours derrière Bitcoin. Donc, Bitcoin est devant. Donc, si nous sommes là aujourd'hui, il faut pousser. On n'est qu'à pousser. Tant que nous sommes là pour gagner des BTT, il faut gagner des BTT plus beaucoup. Parce que c'est des BTT là qui vont t'aider demain. Donc, il faut toujours continuer de miner. Comme on dit, miner, jusqu'à ton BTT doit être beaucoup. Par exemple, si tu regardes aujourd'hui, des écosystèmes qui sont en train d'évoluer. Je donne un exemple avec des Ferrari, des voitures Ferrari et puis des voitures luxe qui sont, par exemple, dans les États-Unis et puis des autres pays. Leur voiture là est trop très chère, par exemple, parce que de révolution de l'écosystème, ça augmente. Par exemple, comme Ferrari a commencé en époque, il n'est pas de volant. Ça a été un volant manuel. Après, ça a changé manuel. Aujourd'hui, ça devient maintenant moins, comment ça s'appelle ça, luxe. Ça veut dire tout option aujourd'hui. Qu'est-ce qui fait que ça devient tout, avec toutes les options, on paye des voitures? Parce que des écosystèmes changent. Tant que ça évolue, ça monte, c'est comme ça, toutes les choses changent. Aujourd'hui, voilà, nous, on est des voitures luxe. C'est comme ça, des Ferrari et des aujourd'hui voitures qui est très chère avec luxe parce qu'on a augmenté des choses dedans qui va faire que ça va devenir luxe. On met dedans, comment ça s'appelle, dedans. On a arrangé dedans, on a mis des caméras, on a mis beaucoup de choses dedans qui va devenir ça très cher. Tout ça là, c'est des révolutions de l'écosystème qui montrent que oui, des choses sont en train de changer. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. So yes, timeline, we're at 2015. Ethereum made the smart contracts that, like we're saying, allow us to add more things to the blockchain. In 2007, NFTs, an NFT called CryptoKitties, it went mainstream. And by 2020, you have the DeFi boom or decentralized finance. This is where protocols started to made the bank obsolete. We don't need a bank, whether for lending, for borrowing, for trading. All of these things could have been decentralized on a DeFi protocol, just a computer. You do not have to trust the bank teller. You do not have to trust the bank manager. When you want to buy stocks at the NASDAQ, you need to have a stockbroker. They're only open 5 days a week. On the weekends, they're off. Give them time to manipulate the market. People were not having it. Technology was expanding. Everyone was embracing it. Again, those who could have understood it. And in that space, we have something called the first movers. The people who move first, they're the ones who always reap the profit. Because by the time you move, everyone will try to catch up to you. This is why the management and the knowledge in a decentralized way. I'm from St. Lucia. Coach Ben is from Ghana. Mr. Kinsley is from Nigeria. He lives in Dubai. So everyone has a different perspective where they could bring knowledge in a different way that will empower us as the community, because knowledge is the key.
Thank you, sir. Maintenant, comment monter les villes, vous voyez comment des choses sont en train d'évoluer aujourd'hui. Il y a des systèmes qui étaient venus encore avant de, comme Bitcoin déjà là, il y a des écosystèmes qui étaient venus qui va nous faire qu'au moins on va y à l'aise avec on n'a plus besoin de la banque, on n'a plus besoin de banque qui va nous dire, c'est 2020, qui a déjà été par année, qui veut aussi venir dans les congrès des marchés. Donc, les écosystèmes là, étaient là pour qu'au moins nous aider. On n'a pas besoin des gens qui sont à la banque, par exemple, qui sont assis devant les caissiers, qui vont nous dire il faut faire ça, ou des directeurs de la banque qui peut passer derrière, il va aller regarder les marchés, et puis voilà, il met ça comme il veut, et puis il nous envoie. Bon, tout ça là, on n'est pas arrivé à ce temps. Jusqu'à maintenant, l'écosystème, ça là, c'est calmé. Donc, si nous sommes là avec notre nouveau écosystème en train de faire, on a besoin de renforcer ça pour qu'on travaille fort pour arriver. Merci. Thank you, sir.
Yes. In 2021, Facebook rebrands as Meta, short for Metaverse, which is a Web3 protocol, basically going to the Web3. So even Facebook, who at that time is a multi-billion-dollar company, has realized that Web3 is the future, and they're making that shift, so much so that they rebranded into Meta. And then in 2024 to 25, we have CTC BitToken, which is an amazing invention. We all love to watch YouTube videos, we love to share, we love to post. And the management, Mr. Kingsley and his team, invented a container to catch to monetize what we're doing. This I think this will be studied right now. Like I went through the timeline and we looked at 1800s, what happened. It's a lot easier to look at something in hindsight. When you actually live in it, it's very hard that we get to appreciate it because we're in the moment. It's not until many years later or after we could realize what was accomplished. So Mr. Kingsley and his team, the CTC management, was able to get a container and was allow us to trap liquidity from our efforts. We were on Facebook every day, we were on YouTube every day. But how do we make money from this? So by using smart contracts, by using blockchain technology, by using cryptocurrency, they created a token that could be distributed to the community, and that token symbolizes your time and effort. Now, I would like to make a parallel to Bitcoin. Bitcoin works on a protocol called proof of work. And what is the work? So you would have to solve a very complex mathematical equation that no human could ever calculate. So you needed computing power. But back then, when there was not a lot of people mining, and this is what we call mining, just like we're mining for gold. So the mining is actually solving a very complex mathematical equation. But since there were not a lot of people mining, you could have used something as simple as a laptop. And then whoever was the first to get the answer to that question, you would be rewarded with 1 Bitcoin. And that is what you would call mining. Go ahead, sir.
Ok, merci. Maintenant, je vais vous dire quelque chose aussi qui est très intéressant. Par exemple, Coach Ben et puis Miss Lynn, ils sont prendre une bouteille où il va prendre l'eau avec des écosystèmes là en train de monter aujourd'hui. Il faut que nous aussi, on bénéficie par tout ce qu'on fait dans l'Internet. Par exemple, nous regardons des vidéos. Nous regardons TikTok, WhatsApp, regardons toutes les choses qui sont là aujourd'hui. On regarde des vidéos là, on ne nous paye pas. Et ils sont prêts à une bouteille, on dit d'accord. Et tout ce qui est en train de regarder des choses là, laisse-moi prendre et je vous donne des tokens. Par exemple, on dit des BTT. de BTT, ça là, je vais prendre ça, donner ça à la communauté. Toute la communauté va partager tout ce qui est en train de faire aujourd'hui dans l'Internet sans payer. Aujourd'hui, on est là, CTC nous paye des choses, on regarde avant, gratuit, sans que les gens nous payent. Et aujourd'hui, il dit que d'accord, si tu regardes ça dans notre écosystème, vous allez être payé. Donc, si vous êtes là aujourd'hui, tout ce qu'on est en train de faire là, des BTT, petits BTT là, on est en train d'apprendre, ça, c'est très important. Je vous donne un exemple. Comme Bitcoin a été commencé, on donnait nous par exemple, des taxes que, par exemple, tu vas regarder des mathématiques. Tu vas regarder des mathématiques, on te donne un mathématique qui ne peut jamais, vous-même, des maths là, tu ne peux jamais arranger des maths là dans votre vie. C'est des maths là, il va donner. Et comment on fait ça aussi en époque? Vous allez juste prendre un laptop, un ordinateur portable, vous mettez ça, qui est premier de arranger des problèmes là dans des ordinateurs, c'est lui qui va gagner un Bitcoin. C'est comme ça un Bitcoin donné nous. C'est comme nous aujourd'hui, on est en train de miner. Nous, on mine, il faut gagner BTT. C'est la même chose aussi et aussi faisait à l'époque. Bon, pour nous, c'est très facile. Pourquoi c'est facile? Aujourd'hui, Bitcoin était difficile avec des travail, mais il faut que tu gagnes un Bitcoin. Nous, aujourd'hui, on dit seulement des seules taxes que vous allez faire, il faut miner. Si tu mines, voilà, vous allez gagner des reward points, vous l'allez changer à BTT. D'accord, merci. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So the BitToken management came up with an idea now. Mathematical equations are very boring. So what most of our people do is watch videos. So we're going to create same proof of work, but instead of the work to solve an equation, the work would be to like, share, and watch a video. Like Pastor Rodney always said, they're paying you to be you. You're going to watch videos anyway. You will share videos anyway. You will comment on the videos anyway. But they have created a system where you could get paid. Again, you don't have to spend $1, but you have to spend time. Now you're being rewarded for your time through a token because of this blockchain technology, because of the smart contract technology that was made in 2015. The BitToken management could have come together and said, here are the ingredients, like a cake. You could have flour, you could have water, you could have sugar. But can you put it together to bake bread? And good tasting bread at that. So Mr. Kingsley and the BitToken group, Coach Ben, and who else, hats out to them, amazing. I feel they will go down as pioneers. I know this. I understand what this thing is. I hope everyone else in the community understand. Do not take this thing lightly. They have created a conduit to convert your time and your attention into value. And this is amazing, especially for our people. Take also into consideration, Africa is currently on the rise.
Merci, merci. Je voudrais vous dire merci d'abord à M. Kingsley et puis Coach Ben. M. Kingsley a pris tout ton temps aujourd'hui de mettre toutes les choses ensemble, rassembler toutes les choses. Ça, c'est une opportunité. Je vais lui dire qu'il est bien fait pour la communauté. Ça veut dire que les PTT sont en train de prendre aujourd'hui, lui avec son communauté, ils sont bien faits pour créer un BTT où tout le monde va gagner. Et mais ça faut que tout le monde gagne. Donc, c'est une initiative, il est mis qui est bien aujourd'hui, il est en train d'aider tout le monde. Donc, ça, c'est une idée qui est très grande où moi-même, je suis très, très fier. Merci.
Thank you, sir. So this is where we are currently. And we all have, everyone who is here have this opportunity. Again, just like Facebook, the billion users is what gives it value. The more users who come to BitToken community, the more value the token is going to have. So the management has spent all of this money to make this app. It is not a cheap app. Go look online. Apps are very expensive. and also to maintain it, to make sure all of this thing works. Silver time is, it's huge. And they have already made that sacrifice. All that is required of us now is to tell as much people as possible. They're going to watch Facebook anyway, but just do it through the BitToken app. That way they could monetize for themselves. And the more people who come, the bigger our community gets, the more value the token have. We hold the token, you hold the token. The more of us who have the token, we're going to get real wealth. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. We could sit back and we could look at what happened in 1800, and we could say, why didn't our grandmother and our grandfather or great-grandfather invested in the oil like Rockefeller did? But that has already passed. What are we doing today for our grandchildren? And earlier I saw someone named Crypto Granny. I don't know who this is, but welcome, Granny. Even Granny is in crypto, so much less we were younger.
Ok, merci, merci. Regardez où nous sommes aujourd'hui. Par exemple, notre leader qui sont là, ils sont donnés tout pour créer un système. Il faut regarder sur le net. Pour ouvrir des systèmes comme ça, c'est pas petit. C'est pas un truc qui est facile. Ça demande beaucoup de moyens, de l'argent. Et si tu crées aussi des systèmes là, faut entretenir ça, c'est pas facile. Ça demande beaucoup. Et ils sont là, ils sont demandés ça. Un exemple, regardez Facebook aujourd'hui. C'est beaucoup de monde qui fait Facebook. Donc nous aussi, il faut qu'on fasse venir beaucoup de monde. Comme on dit à vous tous les jours, par année, les gens font venir les gens. C'est la grande communauté qui va faire aujourd'hui, CTC aussi va grandir plus. Donc, si vous regardez les années 80, 60, combien, 1905, 5, 6, 12, jusqu'à 1900 où nous sommes aujourd'hui, regardez nos parents qui sont là. Avant, pourquoi eux même pas demander, si on savait, on va faire ça. Il donnait un exemple comme des gars qui éventuellement a fait des carburants aujourd'hui, Rockefeller, qui est vendu du pétrole. Aujourd'hui, regardez comment ça est. Ça nous aide, nous tous, pour déplacer partout où nous sommes. M. Kingsley et puis M. Ben sont mis l'argent. Il faut ouvrir ce système. Ce système aujourd'hui, il est ouvert. C'est très, très cher. Entretenir ça, c'est pas facile. Donc, si nous sommes là, c'est pour qu'on a ajouté les gens. On n'a qu'à ajouter beaucoup de monde pour que les systèmes là-bas aient aussi grandi comme des Facebook, des Twitter, en train de grandir. Ça demande beaucoup de personnes. Donc, la communauté, tout le monde, on n'a qu'à ajouter les gens. Merci. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone. Thank you, BitToken Management, for providing the platform so I could present to these good people. We're in a peculiar time in our generation in this era. Africa is on the rise. It's a pleasure seeing all of my people. We're in the Caribbean. It's my dream that the Caribbean islands will be what Hawaii is to America. Africa will be the mainland, and then the Caribbean islands will be our vacation spot. So it's a pleasure to come together with my brothers. And usually we're not in finance. So this is an opportunity for our people. This is the new financial age. We didn't know about banks. We didn't know about how money is being printed. But this is the new financial age, and we could take the bull by the horns and we could lead it. So I just want to thank everybody. BitToken is the future. Do your research. Try to get as much tokens as possible, and may God continue to bless every one of us.
Merci à tout le monde. Merci à toute la famille. Je suis très, très content. Je vais prendre cette opportunité de dire merci à l'écosystème CTC qui me donne le management qui me donne l'opportunité de donner moi-même mon propre version de présentation de l'écosystème. Merci à tout le monde. Merci. Madame Lily, back to you.
Thank you so much. Wow, what a delivery. What are we living for? Posterity. Yes, we've learned a lot and still learning. And today's Family Square has given us another exposition And as rightly said, it boils down to the power of community in the Web3 space. And so I believe we are on track. The ball is in our court now. This is so amazing. Thank you so much, Peter Samuel, for making time with us today. We truly appreciate you. And like Oliver Twist, we are asking for more. We need you. We need more of this in this Family Square. Thank you so much.
Merci à tout le monde. Merci pour notre leader qui fait la présentation. Ça, c'est un waouh à tout le monde. Merci à notre frère qui fait la présentation. Merci beaucoup. Merci. On est content. Au moins, on arrive à apprendre de nouvelles choses avec l'écosystème. Merci à tout le monde. Merci. Thank you, madame.
Thank you so much. And so we move on. We invite Professor Ben back to the house. And so, could Ben, please, if you are here, we need you back to the house again. Thank you.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. That was a very powerful one, taking us through the evolution of the internet and aligning it with our dream, which is our CTC community, what we're doing. That's a very powerful one. Thanks so much, Mr. Samuel, for the powerful insights given us. Yes, that is why we say that no matter what, as long as you've decided to be part of this community, anytime that we put in a gathering, be part. Yes, you will learn something new, even if you know already. Hearing it from a very new person or someone who is new to you, you will surely learn something new in addition to whatever that you already have. Thanks so much, Mr. Samuel, once again, for that great insight. We believe that you will be having more and more to share with the community as time goes on. Yes, this is someone who have taken the time to go through a white paper and understanding our position. You can see the passion in his speech. That's great. Thanks so much once again. Mr. Forde?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just waiting for you. D'accord, merci à tout le monde. Merci à notre frère de va être là aujourd'hui. Vous voyez, non, comment nouveau quelqu'un peut venir et va dire des choses lui-même. Il est bien lu, écrit, regardez bien comment ça se passe avant qu'il vienne. Il est très émotionnel parce que de maintenant lui-même, il est pris l'écosystème. C'est très émotionnel parce qu'il est rentré, il a vu la réalité, il a vu maintenant comment ça se passe, comment les gens vont gagner l'argent. Donc, lui, il est très content pour lui. Il est remercié du monsieur qui a fait la présentation. Le monsieur même, il a compris l'écosystème. Voilà, aujourd'hui, il a été nouveau. Aujourd'hui, maintenant, il est devenu à 5. Donc, merci à tout le monde qui sont là, qui est en train d'écouter. Merci. Thank you, sir.
All right. So, today I am going to do something. Yes, this is something that most of us are not expecting, which I want us to all be part of it. Okay. But before then, I'll probably use about 10 minutes to allow for those who are here and have some technical challenge that needs assistance. Yes, for the fact that you'll be on the meeting, you're going to get direct resolution from us here. So I'll give 10 minutes for that. Yes, so if you are on the call here and maybe you have some issue challenge with maybe KYC or any other thing that is technical, okay, you have the chance to raise your hand and then we address it. Please, if it's not technical, please, let's give chance to those who may have such issues. So 10 minutes for us to do that. And I believe at least 3 or 4 people will cover that 10 minutes. So if you want to ask the question concerning anything technical, or maybe you have any challenge, you can raise your hand.
Ok, bon, maintenant je vais faire quelque chose rapidement. Je vais juste donner 10 minutes à chacun de nous ici qui sont là, qui ont des problèmes techniques. Des choses qui sont techniques, nous allons aider des personnes dans 10 minutes. Bon, il faut que les problèmes vont être un problème très technique, s'il vous plaît. Avant que tu vas soulever votre main, on va prendre votre question. Merci. Merci à tout le monde. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Madam Lisa, so if you can moderate that session for us, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Coach Ben, for the opportunity. And so we have Leader Victor. Please unmute. Let's hear from you, sir. Leader Victor.
Good evening, Madam Millie. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everyone, wherever you are in the group. And I really appreciate what management has done for us. And I thank also our just ended leader who have also brought in our minds concerning Web3 ecosystem. Could Ben, please, one leader from South Africa bought into the pre-sale. It first reflected at her back office, but now nothing is there. So I've taken the screenshots of that and I've forwarded it to Madam Amanda. So I don't know whether it has got into your end. And since transmission is just about to begin, she has to see it and then maybe do her, fill her forms and then provide her listing channel. So that is the problem we have.
Okay, is the person on the call right now?
I don't think so, but I think.
Okay, then if we can get the person to come so that he can provide us some details to quickly cross-check. Yes, so yes, we can do that at the background for us.
All right, sir.
Thank you so much, Victor. And so we have Madam Ivy Sam. Please unmute. Let's hear from you, Madam Ivy. Coach Ben, please, can you make me a co-host? Just as if they are.
Okay, let me check and see.
Thank you.
Oh, you lost it. It used to be. Let me see. All right, you are.
Thank you very much. Madam Ivy, please unmute. Let's hear from you.
Hello. Please, good evening.
Good evening.
Please, my problem is anytime I make attempt to transfer money from Binance to my BitToken app, it will be canceling that it cancels. So I can't do it. And it happened today is the third time as I'm talking to you now. The money is hanging around. And when it happens like that, I have to contact Madam Amanda and send everything to her, the screenshot of everything, before she will do it at her end and it will come. And today is the third time.
What exactly is the problem? Is it on our platform or when you are sending at?
Yes, please. On our platform.
You mean when
it's not allowing the money, it's not accepting it.
So when you are providing the details?
Yes, it will not accept it. Then it cancels.
Okay. Okay. So have you gotten any leader to watch on for you whilst you are doing it to maybe check if something is going wrong somewhere?
Yes, Madam Amanda, this is the third time. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I even screenshot everything. I'm to bring $30-something on my back office to add. Yes.
Okay, no problem.
And it's hanging.
So I will assign you to our abnormals to have a screen sharing video call with you, and then you will do it and you watch, and if it is something that needs the tech team to work on for you, we'll do that. Okay, so
thank you so much.
Please get in touch so that you'll be able to check and give us there's that issue that is she's actually facing. Okay, but I believe it's not a general thing. Others can do, right?
Yeah, I believe it's only peculiar to her, Coach Ben.
Okay.
So as you directed, she should contact me. I believe she should be in one of the groups, and then she may have my number, so that we'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Madam Ivy. And so we have Mr. Kojo. Please unmute. Let's hear from you, Mr. Kojo.
Madam Lily, please, I have to translate this one.
All right. Leader Fode, please, can you do that for us briefly?
Okay, so therefore, what you do is translate, let them know what we're doing, but maybe not necessarily the question that is being asked.
Exactly.
So that others who are French speaking and want to ask question or something, they can also raise their hand. Okay.
Exactly. Notre ceux qui étaient venir, il a un problème avec ton back office, il n'arrive pas à envoyer l'argent. Par exemple, s'il peut payer quelque chose, il n'arrive pas à envoyer. Donc, il a été contacté, Madame Amanda, 3 fois. Il a copié, maintenant, il prend des captures d'écran, il a envoyé à Madame Amanda pour qu'il gagne un net. Bon, ça n'arrive pas toujours. Bon, on dit que maintenant, il faut qu'il va vers M. Kamson. M. Kamson, maintenant, qui va aider elle pour qu'il arrive à faire performer ton comment s'appelle, ton back office. Il arrive à payer des choses comme il veut faire. Donc, si vous êtes là, vous êtes francophone, vous avez un problème, s'il vous plaît, il faut poser votre question technique ici actuellement. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you very much. Mr. Kojo, please unmute. Let's hear from you.
Good evening, everyone here.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my one is not a question. I have an issue for the past 3 weeks, but I have to testify that Madam Amanda and Madam Queen, Mr. Leader Gobson, came to my rescue. Yesterday, the problem was solved. Exactly what's happened to the last speaker, Madam Vivi, that happened to me. So if you have issue, please direct to the appropriate leaders that can assist you to solve. The problem is solved yesterday. This morning, Madam Amanda sent me my money for me to use it to buy another boat. So I have to thank the management and those leaders that are here to assist us during a problem or any situation that we cannot afford to solve by ourselves. So we thank the management. I thank the management, and I'm really, really grateful to Madam Amanda, Madam Queen, and Leader Gamson. Thank you. That's my preoccupation. Thank you.
Ok, merci. Je voulais juste passer un message. Je voulais juste passer un message avec ce quoi qui était passé avec moi. C'est comme la même chose, c'est quoi qui est passé avec la dame. Donc, la dame était le même problème comme moi. Bon, moi, à ce temps, j'ai appelé Madame Amanda et puis M. Kamson. Et puis, il y a une autre dame, on appelle la reine. Bon, c'est eux qui sont aidés. Moi aussi, j'arrive à gagner mon argent hier. Aujourd'hui, Madame Amanda m'a appelé, dit que voilà, ton argent a déjà été payé pour payer ton bot. Donc, si vous êtes le problème ici, aujourd'hui, il faut chercher des leaders qu'il faut, il va vous aider pour dépanner ton problème. Donc, je vais juste être là pour dire merci à eux, merci à tous les managements, merci à tous les leaders qui nous ont assisté jusqu'à gagner mon argent. Merci. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. And so we have Mr. Maramba. Please unmute. Let's hear from you. Mr. Maramba.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Lily. Thank you, Coach Ben. Thank you, everyone there. Now, Madam Lily, you remember my issue I registered my pre-sale with the email that the management is supposed to hold. Now, I heard that we need to, we can change the password to the back office, the pre-sale back office. Whereas the email I used for it is the one that was supposed to leave for the management. So I'm still waiting for what to do really, whether to, to change the email. How do I change the email? Thank you.
Thank
Ok,
you.
merci. Bonsoir, bonsoir à tout le monde. Bonsoir à vous qui sont là. Oh, Madame Lily, vous connaissez, moi, mon problème. Voilà, mon problème, c'est que les emails ont été mis dans des systèmes. Aujourd'hui, je voudrais juste demander, on dit maintenant, il faut qu'on change de code dans ton back-office. Comment je vais faire pour changer? Voilà pourquoi je suis là pour demander, pour qu'on me dise qu'est-ce que je vais faire. Soit je change de Gmail, soit j'utilise des A5. Bon, maintenant, j'attends maintenant à vous de me dire qu'est-ce que je peux faire. Merci. Thank you.
Thank you. Coach Ben.
Yes. So I didn't actually get the question clearly, but if I understand, we ask that every email that is going to be used for channel creation, which is going to be managed by CTC, must be a new email which you do not use for any other thing, because you will be asked to submit the password to the email for effective management of it. Okay, that is what I want to repeat again, but I don't know if that is in connection with it. But when it comes to your pre-sale back office email or something, you don't need to change it, and you don't need to change your password. Or you can change the password on your own will, not necessarily matching the channel email. Okay, so if you can come clear so that I get it. Is it concerning the channel email?
No, I used.
Please, Coach Ben. Hello, sir. Let me help you. Let me help you there. Coach Ben.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Maramba made a mistake using his pre-sale site email to do the channel this thing, creation. So the email is in use at his pre-sale back office, and the same email he instead of creating a new one.
He just have to register a new one which is not used for any other thing, and then create the channel on that one. Then the old one that you use, or the actual email that you have that you use, that one you leave it. We will not use that one. So when you create the new email, make sure you use that one to fill the form. Use that one to fill the Google form. Okay, that is the solution. Use that email to fill the Google form and provide the exact information that is needed. If you provide your pre-sale referral code and then your name, everything, it will match with it in the form. If you have already completed the form with the, have you completed the form? Have you filled the form?
Yes, I've completed the form with
okay, so what's the name? What's the name you use?
My full name?
Yes.
Ohane Ifichigere.
Okay, so I will search for it and delete that one. So you can fill the form again when you finish creating the new email and use it to create a channel. Okay.
No, the issue is that my back office, the pre-sale back office, has the same email that I was supposed to leave for the management.
Okay. Leader Victor?
Yes, sir.
I hope you understand the solution I provided.
Yes, please.
So please help him to do the same. He should just create a new email and use that email to fill the Google form. That is the solution. That is all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So help him backstage so that he'll be able to do it. Okay.
Yes, please. And
So
another one too is one sister transferred 10 USDT from her pre-sale back office to the app, and since then about 10 days now, it doesn't hit her account. Still pending.
have you reached out to her to confirm again whether she has received it or not?
Okay, she's on the call, so let me.
Then let us speak for herself. Let's see.
Okay, Sister Gifty.
Mr. Victor, are you done?
No, please.
Okay.
Sister Gifty, unmute yourself and speak.
Let me see if I can get her so that I send her a signal to unmute.
Yes.
Please, we do not have Gifty on the call.
Deku Gifty. She's on the call. From Daniel Kofi Bedu, then.
Yes, Madam Gifty, please unmute. We sent you a signal.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, please. I received it this morning.
Oh, okay.
It came this morning.
Coach, please.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
we saw it this morning. I think those were expected yesterday.
Okay, sir. So my first plea, I am not finding the sister on the call, and I've also lost contacts. I'll try and find it and forward everything to Madam Lily to be forwarded to you, sir.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And so we have Leader Paul Osei. Please unmute. Let's hear from you, Leader Paul.
Thank you, Coach Ben, and thank you, Madam Lily. Please, my issue is I tried to complete the KYC for one of my downlines. It's more than even a month now. I'm not able to do it. When it gets to the time that we are supposed to take the camera, we will try our possible best. I've used different phones, but it's not working. I even sent a message to the support group, but they said they cannot do anything about it unless maybe it's on the pending. But here comes, we are not able to reach that aspect. So, Coach Ben, what should we do about it?
That's serious. You mean when you even change phone, you still can't get the camera?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, Coach Ben, can I translate?
Ok.
Ok. Bon, j'ai un problème avec un de mes vols par année. Et puis voilà, aujourd'hui, j'ai essayé de faire des KYC. Les KYC, depuis c'est un mois maintenant, je n'arrive pas à compléter parce que tant que j'ai approché au niveau des caméras, ça a rejeté. Donc, j'ai changé plusieurs de téléphones. Il faut que j'arrive à faire des KYC pour elle. Ça ne passe pas toujours. Donc, Coach Ben, qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Thank you.
All right. So, when it comes to the third-party aspect, as long as majority are able to go through, it becomes very difficult to say that someone will be limited because we haven't put a limitation on anyone's account. So the phone that you use to do the KYC that works for you, you use the same phone to do for the person, it still didn't work. Is that it, Mr. Paul?
Okay, Mr. Ben.
Mr. Paul, can you hear?
Monsieur Ben dit que, par exemple, si le monsieur qui est par année la femme, il n'a qu'à utiliser lui-même ton propre téléphone pour qu'il essaie, parce qu'on n'est pas bloqué, aucune personne pour faire leur KYC. On n'est pas bloqué personne, c'est ouvert pour tout le monde. Merci. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Mr. Paul, I think his network is bad. Okay, so leaders try to help them so that they can figure out how to be able to connect their camera, because with that aspect, if the information is not captured, there's nothing support can do to get the person through. So please, leaders who knows how to navigate around that should help them. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Ben.
Let me see. The last person, we have 2 people left now. So I mean, when we finish with this, we'll end the questions
Okay, sir.
and answers segment here. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Madam Lydia, please unmute. Let's hear from you. Madam Lydia Baloyi.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Good
Yes,
evening,
good
Madam.
evening.
How are you, Coach Ben?
I'm good. I'm good. I hope you're good too.
I'm also good. I bought my fish sale on the 9th day. For my uploader, I bought the board for $10, but there's no verification there. I didn't find my coins.
You mean you bought pre-sale?
Yes. On the 9th, and then I bought again the pre-sale for my downliner. She did get the coins, but mine is not verified. My account is not verified. And then I $10 bought for my downliner, but
Okay.
till today.
Let's see. Let's do the pre-sale aspect first. What's the name you use on the pre-sale site? What name did you use in the pre-sale website?
What did I use?
Your name on the pre-sale site.
Lydia Baloyi.
Okay, you say you purchased on the 9th.
Yes. Of May.
9th May.
Yes.
Wow, 9th May. 9th May.
Yes.
Let me check your name. Did you complete the process yourself or someone did it for you?
I did everything myself.
The only leader we have here is Mashi. I don't have Baloyi.
There's no Lydia Baloyi there.
No, I'm only seeing Mashi. Wow. Okay, let me check from this side.
Bon, comme Coach Ben était de chercher des réponses pour la dame était posée une question, un problème que, par exemple, il a été acheté des prix-vente et puis maintenant, il n'a pas eu ton commission, par exemple, des vols qui étaient derrière elle, il est payé pour elle, maintenant, en temps normal, elle paye ton commission. Bon, elle n'a pas vu ton commission. Donc, Coach Ben était de voir comment ça se passe. Et puis, elle aussi, elle a été payée. Maintenant, c'est ça aussi, on est en train de regarder sur le système pour voir quel nom il est utilisé pour payer. s'il est complété. Voilà, merci.
Okay, so possibly the process was not completed because when I check the records we have here, I cannot find Lydia Baloyi, but I believe you have a downline who purchased and got through successfully, and you receive a commission. The commission can be seen on your account, but purchase is not showing on your account. Okay. Do you have a downline who has purchased pre-sale?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Yeah. So the commission is showing all right, but when it comes to your personal order, I cannot find it here. So maybe if the process is not completed, you can still use the information that you had from your deposit to still complete it, okay, and it will be accepted, okay.
Coach Ben,
So,
I
Coach.
did that process, but said to me,
okay, all right. So, Mr. Victor, kindly share.
Yes, she's the very person that I was talking about.
Okay, so please help her to do the process again. The deposit, the other process. If she has already deposited and have the transaction hash, she can still use the transaction hash to do the process because there's no pending order and there's no even completed orders. Her name is not found in it. Okay, so please help her to complete the process. Okay.
Yes, sir. All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. And so finally, we have
Coach Ben. Thank you, Madam Lily.
You're welcome, ma.
You're welcome.
And so we have Mr. Sampson. Please unmute. Let's hear from you. Finally.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
God bless you. Thank you very much. My question is this. Number one, I don't know, maybe the free KYC has started or not, apart from the one of $1. Then the other one is about upgrading. Is it compulsory? Though I did one and the whole coin, the whole token went off. Then though I was given booster and I saw it, I was given a advert, 10, 11 advert again, which is boosting it. So I don't know how that one is very, very important. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, those are the two questions I have.
Okay, so concerning freemium KYC, when it starts, you will see it. It will be open when you click. It will go through. As long as it's not open on your back office, it means it's still not yet available. Okay, so that is not yet available. I think the next one, Leader Gamson, kindly unmute and then
upgrading
that if you heard him. Okay.
Is the upgrading. The app is bringing up upgrading. So I upgraded one. The only thing I saw is that the whole coin, the whole thing I mined, dissolved. It's no more there. So, but later I saw booster just beside something. As I pressed it, I was given 11 adverts, which I pressed, I was given another token. I saw this for about 23 hours because before it was a 2 hours mining. So what I'm asking is now, is it compulsory to be upgrading or should we just continue mining?
Yes. Hello, Coach Ben.
Yes.
To his question, he have to upgrade the app to a newer version. Because anytime there is upgrade, even if you open the app, they will tell you that new version, update or later. So you don't choose the later, update it to the latest version. And then the situation whereby he said when he updated, his coins vanished. I'm not sure the coins vanished because if you update and you log in, everything's supposed to be intact. Maybe he said it was 2 hours. Yes, our mining is 2 hours for us to do. You only go to booster and then you watch 11 ads to increase it to 24 hours. So the way he said later on he saw 11 ads, it means maybe his upline has not coached him very well on it. So I'm telling him that yes, the 11 ads are there. Every ad you watch will give you 2 hours interval of mining. So if you watch all the 11, that would be 22 hours plus your default 2 hours, making 24 hours. That is how it is done. Okay. If you think that you have time and you can be mining every 2 hours, fine. You can do that. But it's advisable to watch the ads to make it 24 hours so that you only go to the app and perform your tasks once daily. So I think that is that. So you should try that. If anything, my number is available. You can do one-on-one so that I will help you out if you still have an issue. Thank you.
All right, but why the first one? Because I have already mined almost maybe 800 plus, but I couldn't
Don't
find
worry.
it again.
You contact Mr. Gamson. He will guide you on what to do because no one is losing any coin here. Okay, just contact him.
All right, thank you. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sampson. And that brings us to the end.
Okay, we have Madam
we have
Winnie.
last one. Madam, yes, Madam Winnie, please let's hear from you. The last Q&A.
We are registering.
Good evening.
No.
I just want to clarify Lydia Baloyi's issue. After we have tried what Coach Ben say Victor should do, it's actually being done, and then it's giving an error message which says duplicated transaction hash not accepted. Yet before it was showing as pending verification, and then there's a number, the order number 7978 203 241. If that can help this query, because we did everything. I also tried to use the hash and everything, and then it says it's duplicated. But here is the order.
Okay, so add a special character to it, which is the surname. Okay, you should add a special character to it, which is the surname. The surname should be added to the transaction hash. Okay. And
Please come up again.
Do you
Yes.
understand?
No, I don't understand.
So when you entering the transaction hash, when you're entering the
Yes.
transaction hash, add the surname of her surname. I believe.
Okay.
What's the name? Is it Baloyi?
Baloyi.
Right?
Yes, it's
add Baloyi. Add Baloyi to the transaction hash. Okay.
Okay. That order number won't help.
I mean, when the transaction hash that we are supposed to enter, add Baloyi to it.
Yeah.
It will work.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
No,
When you
it's
come,
fine.
we'll check it and then we'll work it out for her. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you then.
You're
Okay.
welcome. All right. So
Thank you.
let me see. Let me see. Our time is fast spent. So we have about 128 on the call. Staying true to this time. That's great. That's amazing. So today we're going to have something special. Okay, so get your app ready and then get a special certain allowance. This will come once a while depending on the Okay, it's Mr. Fode here. You can translate so that our French community will
Ok, tout le monde est qu'à être prêt. Chacun est qu'à rentrer de ton back-office. On a un petit cadeau aujourd'hui. Ça ne vient pas tout le temps, mais aujourd'hui, ça va venir. On va donner un petit cadeau à tout le monde. Pour aller dans votre back-office et puis vous allez voir ça, CTC. Et puis voilà, FS 28 06 25 et puis FS. Voilà, il faut que chacun de nous rentre à ton back-office. On va donner un cadeau là à tout le monde. Merci. Tu vas aller dans ton back-office. Regardez-moi quelqu'un.
All right, so we have less than 3 minutes to do that. I think this is something that we are all used to. Because
On a juste 3 minutes. On a juste 3 minutes pour
So
mettre cette code. Par exemple,
quickly,
tu mets
and
CTC,
do not share with anyone who is on the call.
FS,
Do not share with anyone who is not on the call.
tu mets 28. Il ne faut pas envoyer ça chez quelqu'un. Il ne faut pas partager aux gens. C'est pour toi seul. Vous qui sont là.
This code will expire
25.
Wow.
in
Thank
3
you.
minutes. When it
Yes.
expires, you will not be able to get it again. You will not be able to claim it. This code is carrying open 50,000 reward points.
Moi, j'ai reçu pour moi, c'est 50 000. On a
So
donné 50 000.
make sure you get it before
C'est
it
50 000
expires.
on a.
When it expires, that ends it. We will not take any code at the back stage. So please make sure you get it. Just make sure you get it. All right, so
On nous a donné 50 000, on a donné. Donc, il faut faire vite avant que le code va périmer. C'est 50 000 on a donné, s'il vous plaît. Rentre à ton back-office rapidement. Tu mets CTC, tu mets FS, tu mets 28 06 25 FS. Donc, rapidement. Merci à tout le monde. Merci pour être là. Ça, c'est un cadeau qui vient souvent lentement et puis pour tout le monde. Thank you, sir. Some of them have collected, even me, I've collected mine. Thank you.
that's good. That's good. All right, all right. So thank you so much for your wonderful time spent here with us. I will leave it now to our moderators, and then possibly we can have the last word from our presume, then we can close for this evening. So, Madam Lily, over
Thank
to
you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Ben. You've made our day 50,000 reward points these days. It's not easy to get. We are so super grateful to management for this amazing package. Thank you so much. And so please, finally, we hear from Prezo. Prezo, your final words for the
Yes.
community. And then
Thank you. Thank you so much, great community. I hope we are all excited for today's family square meeting. You know, like we often say, we will not be tired of teaching, but it will be unfortunate that some of our members, they don't even know what we are doing. So it pains me. It is not our joy. It is not giving us joy. We need many people to know about what community is all we need. As for making money, it's not just making money, we are building wealth for ourselves. And I'm very happy that from time to time, we begin to bring people all over the globe. So we are a decentralized community, so to say. And I'm very sure that most of us are happy to hear from our brother from St. Lucia. So that is the power of community. So please do not take what we are doing here for granted. I am giving, is it an expo? By next month, every one of us will see changes. There will be a rapid growth. There will be a rapid building. And then when we start, we don't want anybody to be left behind. Better people, more knowledgeable people are coming into the system. Like I said last time, the number of KYC people in our community is not encouraging. This is the simplest thing you can do before you can tap into Web3 economy. This is the simplest thing you can do. Please encourage your downlines, because there will be a time we will not have time for all this. It will be on the autopilot. Once we are reached that stage, those ones that will be catching up, like you hear him, we are early adopters. So we are privileged to be early in this ecosystem. We are very privileged. Some of us that don't even know what we are doing. 3,020,000 BTT will be released for the first 24 months. If we are 100 million people, 10 million people is going to be sharing it. Use your, at least you can know what we are doing. It is proof of social activities. That is how our program is planned. So we have a fixed bit token, unlimited reward points. So that's the message. Fixed bit token, it doesn't matter how many number we are here. But the more people we have, the more value our token is. That is the simple mechanism of our bit token. So please, if you don't have any other thing to go home with this, my closing remark. 3,020,000 bit token will be released every month for 24 months. After 24 months, it will be halved. It will be cut into two, which means there will be a time, even if you are lucky to get any fraction of our bit token, will worth a very substantial amount of money. Don't forget, if you don't learn every other thing, go home with this, as I will leave you. And I thank everybody to be in this call today. And so by Wednesday, we'll come up to give you another update. Thank you, our leaders, Leader Gamson, Madam Lily, Dr. Kwashi, Madam Nazi, every one of you, you are doing a great job, and you have made our work to be more easier. We are concentrating on management and building the infrastructure. Thank you so much, and good night, everybody, from my end.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Wow,
you. Okay, merci.
Wow. Tonight's flight has been wonderful. It's been simply wonderful because you are part of the journey. Wow, and 50,000 was our reward for being on the flight. This is great. Management, we give you all the kudos. Thank you so much. I hope you were served adequately with expository insight into Web3 and other expositories served during the flight. As we prepare to land, I want to encourage everyone in retrospect to carry along all you've learned. Publish it to others, especially your downliners. Anyone you meet, tell them about CTC and the exciting things going on here. Thank you so much for being part of this movement, and remember to join tomorrow's mega webinar at 4 p.m. Sunday, and also our daily meetings, even as we expect you to join us again next week, Saturday, same time, for another exciting time at Family Square. On behalf of the management, all the cabin crew, we say thank you for your presence at today's Family Square, and stay blessed. CTC to the world. Thank you all.
Thank you. Ok, maintenant, je vais parler des paroles de M. Gain de nous dire merci à tout le monde. Il voudrait seulement que nous tous n'ayons qu'à prendre CTC très sérieux parce que aujourd'hui, on est en train de parler des BTT. Si vous n'êtes pas là tous les jours, il faut apprendre de nouvelles choses pour CTC. Comment vous allez évoluer? Par exemple, si on dit on va partager 3 millions de BTT par toutes les communautés, vous voyez, utilisez ton intelligence pour voir. Si 3 millions de BTT va être partagé à nous tous, combien de temps tu vas gagner? Donc, il faut que tu continues de miner, payer des bots. Il faut payer des bots, il faut miner pour que tu vas gagner par les 3 millions de BTT, tu vas gagner plus. Parce que c'est 3 millions on partage chaque mois. Donc, si on partage 3 millions chaque mois, combien de BTT vous allez gagner? Donc, je décourage tout le monde. Il faut qu'on continue de travailler, il faut parrainer les gens, il faut venir les gens pour que nous tous, on ait de mêmes opportunités. Il faut que chacun ne veut pas dire qu'il est laissé. Comme c'était les gens aujourd'hui en train de pleurer, Bitcoin est parti. Voilà, vous voyez, non, donc il faut que nous tous aujourd'hui, on va être là. Je remercie tout le monde, je remercie le management, je remercie tout le monde qui sont là pour laisser tout le temps. Il faut être là. Donc, je remercie tout le monde, comme notre pilote vient de dire. Je remercie tout le monde parce qu'on a gagné aussi 50 000 de RP comme un sitting allowance. Donc, merci à tout le monde. Merci. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you so much. CTC is the way to go, and God willing, tomorrow is our Sunday mega webinar. Please, let's be here on the call together with our team members. May the good Lord give us a wonderful night's rest. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
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 Everybody.
Hello, good evening, Coach Ben.
Thank you.
See you.
Good evening.
Bye.